Yung mga, saan yun? Nakita ko sa mga...
Good evening, everyone.
Naka-open lang maliit.
This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Koulibaly.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Chris Middleton is out there with Song. Then there's McCollum. And it's Vukcevic in at the 5 down low. And for the Nets, they've got Thomas. Porter is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney in at the 4 slot. A very interesting dynamic to this one. It's the final game of the group stage of the NBA Cup, with only one of these teams having a chance to move on.
But it doesn't lessen the motivation for either side, right? This game counts in the regular season standings just as much as it does in the Cup. So both teams are gunning for the victory.
Here's Claxton. Pass to Thomas. Plays it up off the glass.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Here's Carrington for 3. Middleton. It's hauled in by Claxton. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk to Jordy Fernandez for a minute, so I wanted to know what his plans were for going up against C.J. McCollum. Coach said outsmarting him isn't really an option. He added, I think we'll just try to throw size at him so his shots aren't coming easy and his sight lines are disruptive. So he's looking to challenge McCollum as much as possible. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls, and, of course, went on to win.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. They got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Soft. Down low, Middleton. Here's Vukcevic. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Here's Clowney. To the middle. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Vukcevic. Claxton covering. Pass to McCollum. And the rejection by Claxton. Now Sarr. Middleton outside. 4 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. McCollum no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Carrington. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Saw the pass to McCollum inside. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by McCollum.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
Drills the three-pointer. He has 6. Wizards trail by 5. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Pass to Clowney. Claxton, a screen on McCollum. Here's Thomas. Here's Claxton. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Vukcevic. Claxton covering. Middleton with it. High arcing shot. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Brooklyn leading by 7. Porter in the corner. To the inside. Stolen by Middleton. McCollum right side. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. McCollum's got his second basket of the game.
Well, he's just so good as C.J. McCollum at when to put the ball down on the floor and penetrate to the inside.
Here's Clowney. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Clock at 6. Here's Thomas. Rebound, Washington. McCollum left side. Vukcevic can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Clowney. Thomas against McCollum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
That's good from Thomas. You look at the Nets. They're 2-1 in the group portion of the NBA Cup. A win tonight is vital to advance.
Now, this is all you can ask for. You're at home. It's the third win. Normally gives you a good chance to get into the quarters. So this team's got to feel good about their chances.
And then for the Wizards, they're winless in the NBA Cup and are officially eliminated from knockout contention.
Yeah, 0-3 in group play, and I'm sure they're frustrated with how they've performed, but they can't dwell on the cup. They need to focus on getting this regular season win.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Let's now take a look at the NBA Cup standings as the group stage winds down.
And it gives us a pretty good idea of who we're going to see in the knockout phase. It's been a terrific competition so far. And I think it's only going to get better when we get into that single elimination scenario.
Here's Koulibaly. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Here's Vukcevic. Claxton covering. 5 on the clock. For 3, Middleton. And another miss by Washington. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. Pass to Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. Drains it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Koulibaly. Here's Middleton. Clowney pulls it in.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Wizards trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The Wizards with another miss.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Back to Porter. Outside Thomas. He takes it in. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Pass to Carrington. Back to Koulibaly. They need this. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
To the paint. Here's Thomas. The rebound by Middleton. Wizards trail by 9. Pass to McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. McCollum's got 6.
Well, C.J. McCollum can score in a lot of ways. Coming off of screens, playing with the ball, spot-up three-point shooting. Just a variety of ways to produce.
Here's Clowney. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. And that one's good by Porter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's McCollum. Michael Porter making his last shot. Back to McCollum. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, C.J. McCollum could teach a class on how to get in one opportunity.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the contest. Throw good. McCollum. If we're going to talk about, the craftiest players, Brent, in the NBA, where would you rank C.J. McCollum?
C.J. is one of my favorite guards in the league to watch. This guy is not overpowering physically, Kevin, but his efficiency and the way that he is so smooth on getting to his scoring zones is something that I don't think we appreciate enough.
Middleton finds McCollum. Middleton with it. Williams picks him up. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man. When Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Here's Traoré. Pass to Thomas. Fires from deep. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Williams, that's in there. Thomas with the assist. And the Nets lead by 6.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Pass to Middleton. The 11-footer and the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 11.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here is Williams. Wilson the pass to Williams. Here's Traore. He's guarded by McCollum with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
First free throw is good for the Wizards. Sars checked in for Bagley. And Georgia subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Wizards trail by 6. Now Middleton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Outside Thomas. And Sarr pulls it down.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Whitmore. .119 left to play in the first.
Look how hard Middleton takes this one right into the paint, getting way too physical for the D to deal with.
For Washington, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
First one falls for him.
Well, one of the things that's great about Middleton is his ability at the free throw line. I mean, this guy is around 90% for his entire career. So he knows how to get there, and then he knows what to do with it.
Middleton hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Sharp. Nothing on the board. Over in the corner, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Cam Whitmore. The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
The first free throw is good. Corey Kisper's checked in for Chris Middleton. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Sarr sets the screen for Whitmore. Outside, George. Koulibaly with it. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Koulibaly's got 5 points so far.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Here's Mann. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Outside Williams. And the Nets miss again. Puts up a deep three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Washington trailing. So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Koulibaly is out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Sarr. Then there's Kispert. And it's George in at the 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here is Martin. Outside, Porter takes a 3. Sinks the triple. 5 points in the game.
Not second guessing as Porter makes the right decision to score that time.
Here's Koulibaly, covered by Martin. And here is Kispert. Still scoreless. Back to George. Shot clock at 5. Here's Whitmore. From outside, off the mark. Stolen by George. Out to the wing. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Whitmore. 11 points for him in that last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. No good with the triple. Nets leading by 3. Man passes to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Koulibaly. He has 7. Down low. George up top. Pass to Kispert. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Nailed from three-point land. Kispert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Martin. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. The shot's good. And the Nets lead by 4. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Koulibaly. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. There's some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And the first one at the line is good. And Koulibaly drops them both. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Mann passes to Porter. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. Offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Sunday, they'll host the Boston Celtics.
And for the matchup with the Rockets, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
And that one falls for Mann. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Wizards trail by 3. Kispert finds Koulibaly. Now Sarr. A shot off that time. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Martin with the bucket. And the Nets lead by 5.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
The rebound by Shaw. Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Outside, Martin. From deep three-point land, an absolute bomb from three-point range. And now it's an 8-point Nets lead.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Now here's Kispert. Not a lot of room. Pass to Koulibaly. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Nets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Now, here's Porter. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Here's Mann. 8-point game. Here's Sharp. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Whitmore, defended by Mann. And another miss by Washington.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Williams. Takes the 3. The kick out to Porter. Here's Mann, defended by George. And stolen by Song. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And the dunk by Kispert.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Here we go, man. Get on your feet. Get loud. It's time to keep heights. Get loud. On the court. Squad. These guys are DJ. You get it, DJ.
For the Wizards, Vukcevic is checked in, and McCollum subbed in for Kispert. And the Nets with possession here. 6-point lead. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it up. Rebounded by McCollum.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Sure. Can't get it to fall. Nets leading by 6. Pass to Clowney. Now here's Porter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And Porter Jr. just has that size and grown man strength, fighting off the contact in style.
The Nets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Porter Jr. At the line, 1 shot.
Free throw good. Porter.
And Michael Porter Jr., just one of those guys that has a versatile scoring menu. Terrific at executing at all 3 levels.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Hits it from 3-point range. McCollum's got 14 points.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
To the inside. Washington with the rebound, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
And Brooklyn has possession. Following the basket by Chris Middleton. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Pass to Coulibaly. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Clowney. And Thomas now, top of the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected. They retain possession. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. McCollum with the ball. Last game he had 28 points. Pass to Carrington. Middleton outside. Shoots it up. Releases from the wing and drills it. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter. Nets leading by 8. Claxton with it. Trying his luck from deep. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Carrington. Thomas covering. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Carrington's got his first 3 points of the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Pabantay na ka ng ba? Kita mo na.
The Nets making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And a switcher also for Washington. Sar's checked in for Koulibaly. Here's Clowney. Outside Thomas. Releases. The rebound by Middleton.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And it's off from three-point range. Nets leading by 8. Here's Williams. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 14. From deep. Drills it from outside. McCollum's got 6 here in this quarter.
CJ just so smooth and is a marksman from 3.
Here's Thomas. From 7. Rebound, Washington. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. Sar gets the bucket. 1:16 left to play here in the half. Brooklyn's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. The Nets working the ball around now. Paxton a screen on Middleton. Right at the free throw line. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Williams has got 10.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's McCollum. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Williams against Middleton. Here's Thomas. Pass to Clowney. Hands it from downtown. And now a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Middleton over Williams. Shot's good by Middleton. He's got 8.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. They set the pick beyond the arc. And the Nets another 3. And So it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly.
Please direct your attention to the second quarter. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Someone left the window open. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Good to see you, and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Washington Wizards.
I mean, it's pretty simple. More rebounds, more opportunities. Right now, they're getting crushed on the glass, Shaq.
From where I'm sitting, I don't see the energy, and I do not see the effort.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You know, right now, for the Wizards, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence and your playoff chances. They need to make some changes, maybe in their lineup, maybe shot selection, something.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Porter. Nicholas Claxton out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Clowney in at the power forward position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Here's Vukcevic. And it's Carrington missing. Thomas against McCollum. Outside Thomas. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Thomas against McCollum. Inside. And he jams it with authority.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Pass to Vukcevic to the middle. Here's Carrington. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Washington shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Carrington shooting 1.
And that one misses.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Clowney. Six on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. It's Porter outside. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. McCollum outside. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Carrington. He's got 5. Kicks it out to McCollum. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Testament to the savvy of McCollum. The defender bites on his subtle move, then is left with no choice but to foul him.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Throw good, McCollum.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times, a valuable piece for this team.
Here's Clowney. 9 points in the game so far. The layup off target. Wizards trail by 9. Here's Carrington. Pass to Song. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. It's blocked. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Chris Middleton. His last 10 games, he's averaging 10 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Throw good, McCollum. He doesn't get the second one. Brooklyn leading by 8. Outside Thomas. They could use a bucket. Rebound, Washington. Vukcevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Now here's McCollum. He's got 20. Takes it inside. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Pass to Thomas. Claxton inside. He's guarded by McCollum. Doubled by McCollum. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Middleton outside. Here's Carrington. 5 points in the game. To the paint. Is looking for McCollum and finds him. And it's in there. McCollum's got 22 points.
Now CJ operating like a surgeon out there tonight.
pass to Clowney. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Wizards trail by 8. Here's Vukcevic. McCollum outside. Driving in. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
McCollum's got such good body contact. He had to have known that he was going to get hit on that play.
Pass to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Down low. Clowney uses both hands to slam it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
McCollum, no good.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Back to Thomas. The 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Here's Carrington. He has 5. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
Timeout.
Vukcevic has got 6.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's see those moves.
Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These 2 guards are the most accurate in the league. 5th on the list, Cam Thomas.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
But the array of moves that each of those players has is just about unlimited. Whether it's in tight or outside, they know how to free themselves up and find the best shot possible. It's reflected in their shooting percentages.
Here's Carrington. Michael Porter making his last shot. Here's Vukcevic. Claxton covering. McCollum, no good.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Thomas against Middleton. Yes, that goes in. And it's a 9-point Nets lead.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Sarr with it. Guarded by Porter. McCollum outside. Goes up from the top of the key. And they pick up 2. McCollum's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And just look at those numbers. What can't McCollum do?
Williams scanning the floor. Inside. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Vukcevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Song, guarded by Porter. They set the pick. Here's Carrington. And here's McCollum for 3. It's hauled in by Thomas. Nets leading by 7. Williams inside, defended by Middleton. Outside Thomas. From beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Wizards. Middleton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Song, the pass to Middleton. Here's Vukcevic. Claxton covering. McCollum. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 16th rebound on the night. Nets passing it around. Yep, it counts. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter. Wizards trail by 9. And it's Brian Keith calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Brooklyn making some changes. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Wilson in for Michael Porter. Outside, George. Pass to Koulibaly. Now, Whitmore. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
A chance now to see the numbers for Thomas. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's getting around 28 points per, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And, guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Free throw good, Whitmore. Both free throws good for Whitmore. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Whitmore. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to draw foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Nets?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
The Nets making a switch here. Mann's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Brooklyn leading by 6 to the inside. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Whitmore finds Middleton. Here's Koulibaly. Back to Middleton. There's the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Sharp's got 6 rebounds in the game. Thomas down low. Whitmore defending, and he gets it to go.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Back to Middleton. Outside, George. 5 to shoot. Count that bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
On the wing, man. Whitmore defending. And it's blocked.
And there's Whitmore, that 7-foot wingspan coming in handy.
To the middle, here's George. And George with the stuff.
Go into the rack with energy. In the D, afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Mann. Misses the 3. Wizards trail by 4. Koulibaly with it. He's got 9. Here's Whitmore. And he makes good on the layup. Whitmore's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Here's Mann. Whitmore defending. Outside Wilson from downtown. They grab their own miss. Pass to Mann. This one for 3. He can't get it to go.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Thomas. For 3. Sharp, the pass to Wilson. Now here's Williams. He's got 10. Goes back up. Shot's good by Wilson. And the Nets lead by 2. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Brooklyn ahead, up 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Bagley. Koulibaly is out there with Whitmore. Then it's George, and it's Kispert in at the small forward.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Here's Koulibaly, covered by Martin. Outside, Bagley. Now, Koulibaly. Back to Kispert. A 3-ball. Traps in the tray.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
The Nets with the lead. Outside, Martin. Pass to Porter. Launches it. Makes that one his 6th of the night. A very healthy 6 for 9.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. It's a different type of matchup.
Throw good, Whitmore. He hits both from the stripe. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Martin, the pass to Sharp. To the paint. Here's Porter. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from George. And so George will bring it up for Washington. Trailing by 2. Pass to Whitmore. And it's blocked.
Bagley can move around you and get slender out there to find room on the floor to collect offensive rebound.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Now here is Martin. He's defended by Koulibaly. Williams kicks to Porter. 4 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Loud pass to Bagley. And finish off by Bagley.
You know, Bagley can really get up and extend.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Outside, Martin. Pass to Porter. And here's Sharp. Back to Porter. Porter double team. Now here's Sharp. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And nice to see Michael Porter Jr. making the decision to share some of the offensive load and not force it.
Back to Whitmore. And he banks in the layup. Whitmore's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Now here is Martin. Pass to Porter. Over George. Again, the Nets for 2.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 of 4 here in the 4th.
George with the screen on Martin. There's Bagley. Whitmore with it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Porter.
Wow. He got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
No good on the free throw. Washington making some changes. Champagne's checked in, and McCollum subbed in for Corey Kispert. And the second free throw, good.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's McCollum. Back to Whitmore. Pass to Coulibaly. There's a good screen for the 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Mann. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The kick out to Porter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Porter's got 20.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now McCollum. The shot's good on the assist by George. 28 points for him.
Above everything else, McCollum is a scorer first. Even when there's contact, he'll find a way to finish.
Here's Mann. He's defended by Coulibaly. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
So it's Washington now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Jacks up a 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Shooting for Washington. Whitmore. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Sharp, and it's Cameron Thomas in for Terrence Mann. And then for Washington, Vukcevic is checked in, and Sarr subbed in for George. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. Here's Thomas. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Wizards.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Porter with the steal. Middleton against Williams. And Vukcevic pulls it down. And so McCollum will bring it up for Washington. It's a 1-point game. And Sarr throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Williams following the bucket by the Wizards. And here's Porter. Launches a 3, and they recover. Good. And the Nets lead by 1.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Whitmore. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Sarr. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Sarr. Sarr's got 4 assists in the game. Brooklyn's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Make some noise for Team Heights.
The Nets making a switch here. Ani's checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordy Fernandez as he talked with his team. He begged his players to keep it simple out there. He told them 1 possession at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. What's most important is running our plays and being aggressive defensively. We'll see if they can follow that game plan. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Clowney. Here's Thomas. Axton a screen on McCollum. Here's Thomas. And then Thomas with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And so it's Washington with it, following the bucket by the Nets. And a wide open look for McCollum. No good from outside. The Nets with the lead. Pass to Claxton. Here's Clowney. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Washington. Vucevic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Carrington. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 6 assists in the game. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Now, here's Thomas. Porter with it. A 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Now here's Porter. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Back to Porter. Porter double team. Here's Clowney. Good on the triple. And the Nets lead by 1.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. He's skilled at making the correct pass.
Here's Carrington. It's McCollum on the wing. Pass to Saw. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brooklyn's gone over and over to the 3-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. And here is Thomas. Fires the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Pass to Song. Here's Vukcevic. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
They're pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Now here's McCollum. Puts up a deep three. Clowney pulls it in. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by McCollum. 2 points. That one goes. McCollum's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, fearlessness by McCollum there, willing to take those big shots in the game's biggest moments.
Thomas against McCollum. Outside Porter. The trade. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
Shooting team. Nicholas Watson.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he comes up empty, missing both. Washington trailing. Pass to McCollum. Over Thomas. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Zahn. McCollum's got 34.
Man, he was a go-to guy in crunch time in college, and McCollum now has developed that reputation here in the league.
Now here's Thomas. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. And the Nets miss again. Here's Carrington. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Thomas against McCollum. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Thomas. Over McCollum. It's in! And it's Brian Keith calling timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Cullen passes to Middleton. For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. So they finish out the NBA Cup group round as a 3-1 team.
And whether you're focused on the NBA Cup or the big picture of the regular season, early wins like these are great for your team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Nick Claxton.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Get us underway. That was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner. A great way to finish the week strong. Friday afternoon, live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at the Bulls, they're in 10th place, but it's early on, so they have time to recover.
Checking out the Bulls, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
And the starting group for Chicago. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for New Orleans, Trey Murphy out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Messi in at the 5 down low. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
Yeah, that's Zion's bread and butter. Absorbing and dishing out contact inside.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Buzelis. Left side, Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Poole. From deep, Giddey. Rebounded by New Orleans. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
Well, the disparity in talent has been clear-cut, but it's another season and another opportunity to turn the tables.
Outside White. Lets a floater go from downtown. Knocks down the long J.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Poole, the pass to Williamson. Here's Messi, 5 on the clock. Pass to Williamson. From down in the low post, it goes.
Throwing his weight around in there, Zion Williamson.
Here's Buzelis, covered by Williamson. White for three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Williamson, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. From the arc. Kept alive. Here's Misi. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Coach, you spent a lot of time in New Orleans. Coach form, as a matter of fact. It's a fun stop in the NBA. There's some amazing food in the Big Easy.
Yeah, Brian, I love the city of New Orleans, but when I coached there, it was in the pandemic. All the restaurants were closed. All the entertainment was closed. We couldn't enjoy the jazz or the food.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Chicago has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. White looking it over. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
You know, sometimes you just don't match up with a team no matter what you do. And it starts to feel like quicksand.
Yeah, it wasn't a close one. And sometimes that's the kind of loss you'd rather have because it really gets the attention of your players.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the top rebounding point guards have been over the last month of the season. Josh Giddey, number 1.
And that list tells it all. No other point guard this season can rebound like he can. He has a gift for getting to the right place at the right time.
Well, it really speaks to his talent for reading the floor and predicting the angles out there.
Now here's Poole. 23 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. Williamson, right side. Knocks it down from distance.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Here's Giddey. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Williamson with a screen on Giddey. Poole for 3. Offensive rebound. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Vucevic, a screen on Poole. Giddy with it. Poole picks him up. And it's Giddy missing.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Williamson passes to Poole. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Williamson inside. Working on Vucevic. Basket counts. Williamson's got 6 points. The Bulls trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. And one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it. But they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Misi. Here's Poole. Giddy defends. Williamson against Vucevic. Williamson looking around. And it's Giddy with a rebound. And Giddy has got the ball here for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Here's Ellis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And you look at Matas Ellis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. New Orleans in the lead. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Jordan Poole.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Bulls on D. Trailing by 2. Williamson outside. Giddy against Poole for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Poole is a guy that feels very comfortable operating beyond the arc.
White finds Giddy. Outside White. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. Now here's Williamson. He has 6. Poole outside. The layup off target. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Giddey. And no good. Good D by Williamson.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Poole outside. Jones sets a screen. Jacks up a 3. Chicago with a rebound.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
Now here's Giddey. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Yep, that one goes.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Pass to Messi. Poole outside. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
When Poole gets this close, he knows to go for it. He's not going to waste the chance at all.
Outside Giddey. Back to White. Picked by Vucevic. White, the pass to Vucevic. Count it.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Pelicans lead by 3. Pass to Messi. Now here's Poole. There's a screen. Down low. Messi's shot is good. Messi's got 6.
Giving it up. Jordan Poole, the right decision.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Outside Giddey. And here's Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. The offensive rebound. White for 3. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Kicks it out to Williamson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And it's an 8-point New Orleans lead.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pass to Vucevic. DeSumo outside. Vucevic, a screen on Jones. Back to Vucevic. Got a hand on it. And they recover it. Here's Giddey. Driving in. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
It's Poole on the wing. Giddey defends. Williamson outside. Over Buzelis. Williamson, no good. Bulls trail by 6. Giddey with it. Poole picks him up. Outside Giddey. White finds Vucevic. Here's Giddey. And he converts the layup. Give him 8 points now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Poole against Giddey. Poole outside. Williamson outside. Over Buzelis. Again, Williamson missing. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. White, the pass to Giddey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
Yeah, what determination by Giddey inside. Taking the foul and taking his shot.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. New Orleans leading by 3. There's the drive. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Herter.
And Murphy has become a more well-rounded offensive player, and that includes his ability to draw fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, he doesn't get to the line all that often, but Murphy is nails at the stripe.
Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Good on the second one. Bulls trail by 4. Outside Giddey. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Giddey's got 11 points.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Here's the 3. Jones grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Stan, when Trey Jones is on the floor, you can just see how easily the offense flows.
Well, Brian, he's the kind of point guard that teammates love to play with because his only thought out there is setting up other guys. He's not going to light you up with his own scoring, but he is a great facilitator.
Old school, traditional point guard makes everybody better.
You don't see many of those anymore.
Here's Hawkins after the basket by Chicago. To the middle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Number 17.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And New Orleans making a change here. Bayes checked in. He's off on the second.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Herter finds Williams. Jones with the ball. Now Herter defending. Here's Hawkins. And again, New Orleans no good. Chicago trailing here. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. From behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
This is a go-to shot for Hawkins because he knows how dangerous he can be from downtown.
Here's Giddey. It could go. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Zion Williamson has been on display for New Orleans. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. if you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
They've got Jose Alvarado, Sadiq Bey out there with Herb Jones. And it's Hawkins in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the bucket by the Bulls. Pass to Bey. Now here's Jones. Herder defending. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, when guys like Jones elevate, watch out.
Now here's Smith. Giddy with it. No good on the shot. Jones feels it out to the inside. The fadeaway. Chicago with a rebound.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Here's Williams. Good D by Bey. New Orleans leading by 4. Here's Hawkins. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Drops in the 3.
Well, Hawkins isn't just the scorer. He's also good at sharing the wealth.
The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. When the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple. Jones has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, it's a work in progress from outside the arc. Good to see Jones knocking it down there.
Bey from long range. And another 3 for New Orleans.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Picked by Smith. And that one's good. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Pass to Hawkins. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. Smith passes to Herder. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Floats one. Jones misses. Bulls trail by 5. Outside Giddey. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Alvarado. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up. A nice shot by Hawkins. Hawkins has got 5. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Giddey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. That free throw good from Giddey. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for Jones. Both free throws good from Giddey. And so it's New Orleans with it, leading by 5. Here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And he parries his first look.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Ali, he's certainly got the skill level. Williams misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Jones. Over Herder. Jones misses.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Giddey passes to Williams. DeSumo outside. Back to Williams. Pass to Giddey. Takes a 3. 4 on the clock. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. New Orleans leading by 7. Jones from outside. And it's DeSumo with the rebound. Williams against Bay. Williams passes to Herder. It's Giddey on the wing. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Outside Jones. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. From deep three-point land. Good defense by DeSumo. The Bulls trail by 7. Herder with it. He's picked up by Jones. Herder passes to Giddey. Back to Herder. Pass to Vucevic. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. New Orleans has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Now Jones. They set the pick. This one for 3. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
And Jones is such a confident shooter, especially from outside the arc.
Giddey with it. 19 points in the game. And here's Herder. Vucevic, a screen on Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Beyond the arc. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Vucevic answering the three.
The Pelicans lead by 7. Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a 3-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Chicago, Buzelis comes in for Williams, and it's Kobe White in for Herder. Pass to Misi. Down low. Williamson outside. 6 to shoot. From deep. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Just a really good three-point shooter. Trey Murphy the third. I guess that is why he has the third in his name.
Vucevic finds Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Poole. And it's Giddey off the drive. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Hawkins is checked in for New Orleans. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Vucevic. Fires from deep. Jones misses. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
New Orleans leading by 10. Pass to Misi. Now Poole, defended by Jones. Poole against Jones. Williamson outside. It's deflected. Now here's White. Defense is right there. Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
And he might have the best hair in the NBA. That's good from White. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Both shots good from the stripe.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
Now here's Poole. He's got 5. Poole exploding to the rim, and that one's good.
And what strength from Poole, taking the contact and still draining the shot.
Trey Jones. First personal foul.
All right, Graham, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
What's up? And Chicago has possession. They trail by 11. Pass to Vucevic. Inside, outside Jones. Three-pointer, Buzelis. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Buzelis has got 6.
Good decision-making from Jones. He's embraced that in his young career.
Poole outside. Here he goes. Converting through contact. That's a shifty move by Poole.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And so many games come down to what you do at the line. Here are the shooting guards you'd want there this year. 4th, Kobe White.
This is a group with the ability to drive looking for contact because they all know they'll convert at the free throw line.
Well, basketball is about efficiency, and with how well these guys shoot from the line, I'd be trying to get them there as much as possible.
That's good from White.
Well, what's great about Kobe White is his commitment to raising his game. You look at him season to season, and he's always trying to do more.
White hits them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Jones against Poole. Williamson outside. 5 on the clock. The 3. He drops it from range. 10 points for him.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Outside White. To the inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, defending Vucevic, it's rough and tumble.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Chicago.
into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at New Orleans, not the start they were hoping for. They're in the bottom half of their conference. First one falls for him. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
So he makes one of two, and the second one misses.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double threat.
There's a screen. Here's Poole. Oh, what an effort by Poole!
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Bulls trail by 12. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Jones from outside. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Jones against Poole. Takes it inside. 1:09 left to play in the first half. Pulls up, high post. And another one falls for New Orleans.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Now White, 10 points for him. Goes up at the stripe. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. White's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, it seems like White's got that in-between range figured out.
Poole outside. Poole can't get that one to fall. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 9-point game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Jones. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
15-5. Shooting for Chicago, Trey Jones. At the line for one.
That's good from Jones.
A former second-round pick, Jones has worked hard to carve out a role in this league, and he continues to look to improve.
And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Here's Buzelis. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Pelicans on top, they're up by 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum line. All right, then speaking about this shot. It's all good. And let's hear it for our contestant.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. Getting back to the New Orleans Pelicans, what a tight first half.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
The Bulls trail by 4. And so in the game for the Bulls, Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
To the wing, right side. Vucevic, a screen on Williamson. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Can't get it to drop. New Orleans leading by 4. Pass to Poole. Fires the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Dosunmu outside. Outside Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Poole. And it's Giddey off the drive. The kick out to White. Clock is at 3. The Bulls with another miss.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force.
That's good from Williamson.
And you look at Zion. His combination of size, speed, and strength can be extremely difficult for a defense to have to deal with.
No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Here's Buzelis. Pass to White. Picked by Vucevic. White, the pass to Vucevic. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Poole against Giddey. To the middle. Here's Misi, and he jams it home with authority.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high-percentage buckets.
Pass to Buzelis. Picked by Vucevic. The Baseline J. And the shot goes in. Buzelis has got 10.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Hawkins. He's got 5. Here's Poole. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He's got 16.
Using the mid-range, it's Jordan Poole.
Picked by Vucevic. 13 feet out. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And here are the most accurate point guards in the NBA this season when it comes to field goal percentage. Josh Giddey is second.
It's really simple. As a point guard, it's your job to create good shots for others. These guys also are great at creating shots for themselves.
Well, it's often the big guys who have the highest field goal percentages. To get that kind of efficiency from your point guard is something special.
And he makes a first. And New Orleans making a change here. Free throws good from Giddey. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Hawkins. Back to Poole. Inside. Clock at 6. Williamson for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Down low. And stolen by Williamson. Poole with the ball. Now Williamson. Pass to Poole. Poole gets it in close.
Tremendous strength by Poole right there. Just pushing past the contact.
Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Dosunmu. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Poole against Giddey. It's Poole on the wing. 18 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Williamson up top over Buzelis. and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
DeSumo outside. Picked by Vucevic. To the paint. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
And it's Poole with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Now here's DeSumo, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. White, the pass to DeSumo. Picked by Vucevic for the lead. No good there. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Williamson with it, guarded by Vucevic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, getting in Zion's way is really a recipe for contact. You know he won't hold back.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Another shot. Some solid defense from Williams.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Here's Giddey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Williamson against Williams. Williamson passes to Hawkins. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Ayo Dosunmu picks one up.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.